Israel Ka'Allah Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Baharaka Kodash Shalom Ahab Dabayaf Shaldauda. This is gonna be a quick video. I'm not gonna say much, okay? I said I wasn't gonna say nothing, but oh man, this is beyond ridiculous now. This is actually showing you that this place is about to go really, really, really bad. And the reason why the Heavenly Father is also doing this is because He's trying to show us what we already confirmed a couple weeks ago when we said fishing season was over. Okay. And then the Roman centurions had the audacity to come into our houses and try and arrest us. And you see, it's funny because a lot of people don't even know what's going on behind the scenes, but that's okay because Yahweh Shem Yahushai knows. Because a lot of you don't understand why we're not out on the highways and the byways, why the videos are not going up as much as they used to, because things have happened behind the scenes which a lot of you don't even know about. So when we see things like this happening, it already confirms what the Heavenly Father showed us through the Spirit when we said fishing season is over. Because as you can clearly see, you've got this woman over here who you can clearly see has the spirit of a Sodomite on her. Okay, as you can clearly see, she's covered her face here. At first glance, you would think is a man. Okay, but when you actually listen to her voice and you scroll further down, you go check out the page for yourself, okay? Because this page has nothing to do with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. As you can clearly see, she got pictures of men with lineups on their face and stuff. Alright, they want me to sign up to get an account. But basically, if you go check the page out, okay, you can clearly see this individual has fringes on, okay? So they got the fringes on with the borders of blue on, alright? So they're claiming to be an Israelite, but they're actually going against the principles of what the requirements are to be a Hebrew, okay? And she actually went for the big shot, trespass, which is what? Being a Sodomite. I'm not going to go into no precepts or none of that because we've already crossed that bridge. And I'm telling you, brothers, now, because you're hard at hearing, I know you're a rebellious congregation, okay? Your foreheads are harder than flint, like the Heavenly Father told us. I'm not going to go into a war of precepts right now because we've over-prophesied, man. So right now is about guarding the oil, the little bit of oil that you have. Because what's going to happen is a lot of these crabs here are going to try and take the oil from you by having wayward conversations. They're trying to take the oil so you won't have enough for the marriage. So we're in the time of the 10 virgins who 5 were wise and 5 were foolish. Now you foolish virgins are going to what? You're going to share your oil with these reps. Because you could clearly see that you got all kind of people wearing fringes now claiming to be Hebrews, okay? And we know that the enemy has his hand in this protesting and this George Floyd thing, you know. We're not oblivious to it. And a lot of celebrities are speaking up now and claiming we're the children of Israel and that. That's all irrelevant to us, okay? Because we've been ahead of the game since day one. And the enemy is just doing what we already knew he would do. So we're just taking the popcorn out right now. But for you brothers that have that oil, that have obtained the oil, don't foolishly go and give out the oil. Okay? Because if you go and give out the oil, you remember what Yahweh Shai said, cast not your pearls before swine. That applies as well. But the point of me making this video is because this is ridiculous. Okay? So you've got a Sodomite wearing fringes and no one is saying nothing about it. I had to say something because this is a clear indicator to show you that the Heavenly Father's Son is about to make his second return. Okay? Now, you brothers that are teaching this word in truth and sincerity, we've already told you, regardless of how you see us, you may not respect us or think that we have any authority, which is okay, but we've already told you fishing season is over. And that's entirely up to you if you want to keep casting your pearls before swine. I would advise the brethren to keep the oil within the body, keep each other sharpened up. Avoid all these reprobates and these crabs, because I'm telling you, fishing season is over. I'm not going to say it again. This will probably be the last video I make, but I had to talk about this individual here who is wearing fringes. She's clearly a female, okay, but she has the spirit of a sodomite on her, and it's like she's going unchecked. No one is saying nothing about it, so I just thought I'll just point that out to let you brothers see what I was saying when fishing season is over. There's no fish out there anymore. The Heavenly Father's got what he wanted, and now he's going to work with what he has, okay? Because this is beyond disrespectful to the culture of the real Hebrews. Abraham will be shaking his head to that. It's very, very shameful what that individual was doing. Let me just bring out one precept. Just one precept. Because I have to. It says, let all that talk be within the precepts of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. And this is a message really for you Edomites out there, okay? Because we know you're behind this, all right? We know you're behind all of these follies our people are doing, okay? It's not even far-fetched to say she was paid to actually make that appearance. So this is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Because if you go to that page, you can clearly see that individual is not practicing any Hebrew Israelite customs, okay? Because if she was, she wouldn't be in the genes to begin with. Alright? And she wouldn't be in that spirit of a sodomite. But it shows you the enemy is trying to take over this movement, okay? But anyway, we're not ignorant of your devices. And we have the advantage, not you. Because we spoke of these things before they happened. We're just enjoying the show. Because we know what's going to happen. We know that Isaiah 59:19 is coming. And when we get to that point, you're not even going to see no videos. Because Esau is going to take the YouTube channels down. And that's when the action begins. So I hope you heathens are ready for the battle. Because it's going to be a soul battle. Okay, this Jacob versus Esau thing is going to be a soul battle. But the stage has to be set because there's a 2/3 club that needs ridding of. So we're enjoying the show. So draw the two parts of heaven for us, Baba Kushab, because that's too many heads, man. Anyway, with that, Kahala Yahabashim Yahushai, Baharakah Kudash, double honors to the elders that taught us the right doctrine. Salutations to the brothers pushing in truth and sincerity. Shalom.